tough, dedicated cop is publicly charged for his unorthodox actions by his old friend, Deputy Attorney General Bryce Landis.
But you're still one hell of a cop. If you're really lucky, you'll be buried behind a dusty desk for the rest of your life. I want you to resign, in disgrace, under fire. It's perfect, Frank. You'll be undercover with absolutely no chance of a leak. As far as everybody else is concerned, you'll be a busted cop.
Riker has no alternative but to accept the deputy's offer if he wishes to remain a law officer.
Morning, Marlene.
Mr. Brennan?
Why don't you just call me Johnny Jeff? Maybe I'll call you towards the end of the week.
We're only seeing salesmen on Tuesdays now.
Oh, is there any way to treat somebody who made a special trip over just to visit y'all? Where's your brother hiding himself, anyhow?
He's out back. Mr. Brennan, I am half owner of this bar.
Oh, I know you are, honey. You do a real fine job, too. Just love pictures on the walls and the little touches on the menu, but your brother and me, we got a little business to discuss. Nothing for you to worry your little pretty head about.
Hey, Jack. How's it going?
Brennan, what are you doing here?
I won't bore you with the full pitch. Let's get right down to the bottom line. We're talking profit margin here. You pick this stuff up cheap enough, you make money, pure and simple. Now, Latigo's ready to deliver you booze for half what you're paying now. Now, then that's what you call a real inflation fighter.
No. It's what I call receiving stolen goods.
Hey, now, wait a minute, Jack. Loose talk like that's been known to get a man in a lot of trouble.
Yeah? Just give it to me straight then. Is it hot or not, huh?
Room temperature as far as you're concerned. Now, you know that Latigo won't leave you holding the bag. I mean, you've been dealing with us for, what is it now, 3-4 months?
Yeah. It's about to come to a screeching halt, man.
You know, memory's a funny thing. Can play tricks on you. Make a person forget about something that happened just a few months ago.
Don't try it again, Brennan, because it's not going to work this trip.
Try what? It's your business who you deal with. It's the American way. It's called the free enterprise system. Sure hope you reconsider. You've done wonders with the place. I mean, if anything happened to it, I think it just about bust my heart.
Jimmy.
This kick's really kicking. Great.
What's the matter?
We just got a call from the hospital. Charlie was in a car accident on his way to work tonight.
Is he all right?
We don't know yet. They said somebody ran him off the road. They figure it was a drunk hit-and-run case.
Oh, boy, I hope he's all right.
I should have figured something was wrong when he didn't show up on time. He's never been late before.
That leaves us with one bouncer and a doorman.
Think there's going to be trouble?
No.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Let the good times keep moving on. Just remember all the fun we had. Memories help me when I'm sad. Let the good times keep moving on. Whenever times come to say goodbye, I'm gonna hang around this town and cry. Gonna get out there and dance and smile. Don't you know that in a little while those good times are moving on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone.
I was looking for Marlene Sheridan.
She's sitting over there with her brother. Right over there, in the bar.
Let's remember
Oh,
all
yeah.
the fun
No, I
we
see.
had. Those
You know
memories
Jack?
help me when I'm sad.
Only by reputation. Marlene always used to tell me what a heck of a bull rider he was.
Yeah, you used to be. Before the accident. I gotta go, okay?
All right, thank you.
Let's move and never stay. Yes, move, while the getting's good, I'll be all right like you knew I would. In the good times, when I'm gone. Let the good times keep moving on. Just remember all the fun we had. Those memories help me when I'm sad. Let the good times keep moving on. We had some laughs and had some fun. I'm gonna take you back to that yard.
Must be my dance,
If I could Not this dance, sweetheart. No, I think you guys are outnumbered, right?
Frank,
There's your guardian angel.
I want you to meet my brother. This is Jack Sheridan. Jack, this is Frank Riker.
Yeah, Jack, glad I know you.
Cop you dating a prisoner.
Yeah, that's right. As a matter of fact, Marlene used to talk a lot about you.
Likewise.
I want to thank you for what you've done.
Oh, come on, don't mention it.
We won't. We appreciate what you did, but we don't need the kind of trouble you bring, okay, Ryan?
Jack! Jack, why do all of a sudden I feel like I just did something wrong?
Nobody asked you to butt in, okay? I mean, I can handle my own problems myself.
Well, that gorilla was out on the dance floor mauling your sister. Didn't seem to get that impression.
What does that make you, then, a one-man police force?
You got one hell of a big chip on your shoulder right there.
Yeah, and a neat little pin in my hip, and a nice piece of plastic in my knee. Thank you.
Marlene, what is all this stuff?
Oh, that was here when we bought the place. Used to belong to a couple of guys.
Couple guys. Why didn't they take her with them?
No, a couple of guys was the name of the place. It used to be a discount house before it went out of business.
I got you. Okay, well, it's a surveillance system used to track shoplifters, right?
Mm-hmm. Jack keeps saying he's going to hook it up and make it work, but he never gets around to it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your hand.
Yes, ma'am. You know, I was wondering what happened to you.
I dropped out of school, you knew that. Came back here. Jack got hurt.
Yeah. That's the last I heard.
You're not on the force anymore. I just heard you were in town.
Sure, I'm glad you called.
I would have called you sooner, but I guess I need an excuse.
Well, why don't you tell me about the excuse?
Well, it really doesn't sound like much. But it started to bother me. The salesman came in. He is a real jerk. I'm usually always trying to avoid him, but this time, I happened to overhear him talking to Jack, and what he said sounded kind of threatening.
Now, Marlene, are you sure about that?
I don't know. This is the impression I got. It wasn't so much what he said, but the way he said it. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Now, tell me something else. Did you, by any chance, mention this to Jack?
No. I didn't want him to think I was eavesdropping. He's a little touchy about some things.
No kidding.
Anyway, it could have been my imagination. It could have. But I just don't think so, not what after happened tonight. Charlie getting run off the road.
Wait a minute, whoa. Time out there. Now tell me, who is Charlie?
Charlie's our other bouncer. And that's why he didn't show up tonight. And I just think that it's a curious coincidence.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think you have every right to think it's a curious coincidence.
I was wondering if you would do me a favor. For old time's sake, maybe. Check into it. You know, do what detectives do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do what detectives do. And one more thing there, Hotshot. You bandaged the wrong hand.
Don't.
That's okay.
You call that giving him a message? A singing telegram would have scared him more.
How was I supposed to know that White Earp would be
You
there?
sent lightweight. You hired incompetent fools. Just like I'm beginning to believe I have.
Now, look here, Mr. Mason.
No, you hang loose and I'll run it down for you. And I want Jack Sheridan to get to point pronto. If he stops doing business with Latigo, he stops doing business, period. Comprende?
Yes, sir.
The night's still young. Get over there.
We have to stop meeting like this. People are going to talk.
Hey, come on, Bryce. This day and age, two guys walking in an empty building at night alone? Even if they saw us, nobody'd say anything.
Glad you weren't late.
Well, I tried. There is something I want to talk to you about, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I stumbled onto something tonight. I think you ought to follow it up.
What's the story?
Possible shakedown. It's an outfit called Latigo Distributors.
Oh, yeah?
What, does that mean something to you?
I had a report they've been moving in on these new country and western bars.
Well, that sure fits.
Pretty slick operation, the way I understand it. You start having problems with deliveries, then can't get your machines fixed, and your trash starts piling up. Sign with Latigo, and all your troubles go away at a premium price.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. And I got a feeling they're going to try to raise the ante a little bit.
How much?
I'm not sure yet. But I am sure that they're bringing in the muscle to do it with.
Damn, I see big syndicate written all over this. Be nice if we could nip it in the bud.
That's exactly what I thought. What can you give me on it?
Honcho's a dude called Lou Massey. Did some time for loan sharking. I had a question regarding his rehabilitation.
Yeah. Well, just maybe I can find out that answer for you.
It's okay, officer. You can let him through. Thank you. There's been an explosion in the kitchen. They just took Lucille to the hospital.
Did you see anybody look suspicious hanging around?
No. You think maybe it wasn't an accident?
Just a routine question. Who's that?
That's a Frank Riker.
What's he doing here?
He used to go with my sister. Looks like he's hitting on her again.
Was he in here tonight?
I think we're going to have to take a rain check on that breakfast, okay, Frank?
Sure. No problem. We'll just do it some other time. Now, just tell me something. You want me to stick around here and help out?
No. I'm going to fold up as soon as the lieutenant leaves. God, first Charlie and now Lucille. I don't know what to think.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be okay, all right? And believe me, I'll just be right here for you if you need me.
Excuse me for busting in, but I just had to come over to meet the famous Frank Riker. You know, I've read so much about you.
Yeah? Did you do that without moving your lips?
You read this, Riker? It says Lieutenant. And around here, you don't spit unless I want you to.
Well, my mouth has already gone dry, Lieutenant. You got a name to go with that badge?
Harry Craig. Same as my old man. He carried one of these, too, for 30 years. That's something your kids won't be able to say. Of course, from what I get off the grapevine, that's the least of it. The word is that now you've moved on up to, smuggling, pimping. Oh, maybe you'd rather I didn't mention it in front of the lady.
What is he talking about?
Nothing. Just some people would like to believe anything about an ex-cop.
A busted cop.
I resigned, Craig.
Just in the nick of time, huh?
Lieutenant, I don't understand why you're hassling Frank. He's a friend of mine and he's here because I asked him to come.
Well, your brother tells me he was in here earlier.
That's right. We had a little trouble with some rough trade and he was kind enough to help us out.
Why, did your bouncers go out on strike?
Charlie was in a car accident. He's in the hospital now.
Hey, wait a minute. We got a car wreck, one explosion and a fire, 2 employees in the hospital, and a barroom brawl. All on the same quiet evening when Frank Riker just happens to drop by.
All right, now, wait a minute. Pay attention here, folks. You're just about to take an excursion into the fascinating logic of the police mind.
You keep those little footnotes for your memoirs, Riker. I don't want to hear them. Miss Sheridan, do you know anyone who might have a grudge against you or the bar?
Nobody I can think of. I just can't believe anybody do this on purpose.
Miss Sheridan?
Honestly, I can't think of anyone.
What were you going to say in there?
I started to tell them about Latigo.
What about it?
I overheard you talking to Brennan. I also know that he's threatening you.
You don't know what you know. This is a lot bigger than you think.
Jack, then I was right. There is something going on. What is it?
Doesn't matter. We're not going to go along with it. The less you know, the better. What are you doing?
I think there's only one thing to do. I think we should call the police.
Oh, no, you don't. I don't want you talking to Riker about it either. He's a bad cop. He got busted off the force.
He's just trying to help us.
He's trying to help you.
Jack, I don't think you should do this alone.
Marlene, let me tell you something. Sit down. This is not for you, believe me. For your own sake, let me take care of it. I'm trying to protect you. There's only one way to deal with these people. That's on terms they can understand, okay?
Morning, Jack. Real shame about the fire and all. Sure hope what's her name, the cook's all right.
Out, man. I want you out of here, Brendan, right now.
Hey, that's tough talk coming from a guy hauling ashes. Guess some people never learn.
I'll learn one thing, man. I'm through talking to you. I'm gonna meet with your boss, because I'm dealing with him from now on, okay?
I don't think Mr. Massey's gonna be interested in that, Jack. That's why I work for him. That's why I'm his sales rep.
Hey, you just tell him this. You just tell him I got some pictures, okay? Some nice quality prints. They could seriously affect the way Latigo operates in the future, if it operates at all.
Look, that sounds a little like blackmail.
Yeah, I thought you'd recognize that tone of voice.
I don't think he's gonna want to hear this, especially coming from you.
Don't you worry about it, man. You just tell him, and I want you out of here right now. We're closed, which means you're trespassing. So don't let the swinging door hit you in the butt on the way out, huh? Huh?
You could be digging your own grave. In a figure of speech.
Yeah, photo finishing? Yeah, it's Jack Sheridan. I picked up some pictures there today, and I only got half the order. Can you see what happened to the rest of my prints, please? No. I can't wait and see if they just turn up. Can you put a tracer on it, please? Yes, it's urgent. Yeah, thank you.
What are you talking about? What kind of pictures?
Hello?
Hello. Can I help you?
Yeah, my name is Frank Riker, and I would like to see Mr. Massey if I could.
Do you have an appointment?
No, I don't. But I would appreciate it very much if you would give him a buzz and tell him it's about the Corral Bar, okay?
Yeah.
I have a Mr. Frank Riker here. He says it's about the Corral Bar.
Wait a second. Riker's here. Send him in.
Go right in. It's on your right.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate you fitting me into your schedule.
I can always squeeze a couple of minutes out of the day if I want to. Be selling.
Influence. I understand you could use a little bit over at the Corral Bar.
You heard wrong. One of our regular accounts.
That's not what I heard. Now, if Jack Sheridan has anything to say about it.
Well, he does have a certain amount of sales resistance, but nothing we can't handle.
Oh, come on, Mr. Massey. Sounds real iffy to me. You see, I can guarantee you delivery.
No deal. We've already got a very persuasive sale for us. Just out of curiosity, what's your price?
Oh, say 20% commission?
You said too much.
I think we can negotiate.
No deal, Riker. Don't take it so hard. Can't close them all.
That's what I've been told.
Have a good day.
Hello?
Riker?
Yeah.
Jack Sheridan, did I wake you?
Oh, no, Jack, of course not. What can I do for you?
It's kind of hard for me to say. I'm afraid I made a big mistake. I think I got myself in deep trouble.
What are you talking about, Jack?
I don't want to talk about it over the phone. Could you swing on by the bar?
You mean right now?
I wouldn't have called if I wasn't desperate, you know that.
Yeah, I know that. Okay.
I'm really sweating it, Riker. It's the only reason I'm asking.
Okay, Jack, I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me about 20 minutes? I'll be right over there. Jack?
Frank, come on in. Sorry to get you here so late. Look out!
He's dead. Oh, baby, I didn't do it. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back. All right?
So, you're saying there was bad blood between Riker and Sheridan?
Well, there didn't seem to be no love lost. But I don't think that was really any of Riker's fault.
Yeah, well, I appreciate your sentiments.
Is that all?
That's all for now. Excuse me, Miss Sheridan. I'm sorry to bother you again. But is there anything at all you may have forgotten to mention?
I don't understand. I just can't believe that Frank was responsible.
Well, be that as it may, the evidence is leaning a little heavy in his direction. You see, his car was parked outside the front door. You've already stated that you saw him running away from the scene, looking like he'd been in a fight. And if his prints just happened to turn up on the crutch, which apparently is a murder weapon, then I'd say we have a pretty good case against him. So, it's just a matter of picking him up.
Get out of the truck.
Why, what for?
I want you to take your clothes off.
Are you crazy?
That's what they tried to tell me in the hospital. But they're the ones that are crazy. I'm not. And I'm never gonna go back. Now I want you to get out of the truck. Come on.
Okay, man, I understand.
That's it. Hurry.
Take it easy with that guy.
Hurry. That's it. All right. You go that way. Right there.
All right.
All right, don't ever call me crazy.
I didn't say you were
got
crazy.
it? You move back.
I'm going. I'm going.
That's it. There
All right,
you
take
go.
it easy. Come on now.
Keep it
Relax,
moving.
all right?
All right. Okay. Get in. Attaboy. You're doing good. Now I want you to strip. You take all your clothes off, you throw them right out here to me.
There's people over there.
I said strip. Attaboy. Faster.
I'm hurrying.
Good. Attaboy.
Okay.
Good.
this the load that just came in?
Yeah.
We gotta move it by Thursday.
Okay.
Now get those labels changed right away. And make sure the tax stamps look real good.
You got it.
Good afternoon, Lou Massey's office. I'm sorry he's not in. May I take a message? All right, I'll tell him you called. Hi, Mr. Massey. Have a nice lunch?
No, it's okay. Being called?
Just one.
You can go to lunch now.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Get comfortable, clown.
What are you doing here?
You surprised to see me again?
Well, ever since I heard about Jack Sheridan. What you have to go and kill him for?
Oh, you didn't set me up, right, Massey?
I don't go around knocking off clients, Riker. It's not what you call real good business sense. Not real happy about you doing the job for me.
Wrecking cars and exploding kitchens more your style, isn't it, Massey?
You can't blame me for that. Accidents happen.
Yeah, you're right. One more's about two if I don't get a quick answer.
Call security!
Welcome home.
How'd you get in?
Professional secret.
You certainly photograph well.
Well, you don't have anything against harboring a fugitive, do you?
You want to tell me what happened?
I guess I just let my guard down a little bit, Bryce.
I hate to say I warned you.
Well, don't feel like you have to.
Still, both knew it could happen someday.
Yeah, you got a point there. I just didn't bank on such a tight frame. You got my back up against the wall, Bryce.
Damn. We had a good roll going. It's a shame we have to blow the whistle.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna break your cover. Call the cops and tell them you're working for the Attorney General's office.
What, blow the whole operation?
Well, it's not gonna do us any good to have you killed or busted for murder.
No, but it's not going to do us any good to get me off the hook and let whoever did this get away with it either.
You're saying it wasn't Massey?
No, I'm not saying that, Bryce, but I'm saying that if it was, I can't prove it yet. The only thing I can get him for right now is stolen goods. He's got a warehouse full of them.
You know that for sure?
Yes, I know that for sure. That's why the man is putting on the squeeze. He's got to keep it moving.
So what are you gonna do?
We're going to stay in character. And we're going to do exactly what we've been doing. And we are just going to play it like it is.
Look, you think hard. I happen to like you, remember? Attorney General or not, I don't want to see anything happen to you. That is, unless I approve.
Oh, it's real nice to know you still care, Bryce.
Okay. But if we can't collar Massey very soon, we're coming in and breaking your cover.
Frank!
Come on, let's go.
Frank, I am sorry. I had to tell them that I saw you last night. Your car was parked out in front, and I guess they found your fingerprints, and I was just too mixed up and tired to lie.
Don't worry about it, okay?
It doesn't make any difference. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all for telling the truth. I'm just sorry you had to find him that way.
What happened? Who did it?
I don't know. They knocked me out, then they called the cops.
What were you doing there?
Jack called me. They must have forced him. He told me he needed help. Told me he made a mistake. Marlene, I know it hurts, but I've got to find out why Jack was killed. Now, did Jack say anything to you about knowing anything about Massey or having anything on him at all?
No.
I want you to tell me everything you can about Jack. Tell me what he liked, what he didn't like, his interests, his hobbies, anything at all that might help me.
Nothing to tell. After the accident, he was forced out of the rodeo. His only concern was the bar.
There's got to be something else.
His hobbies. He used to take pictures, photographs. All the photographs in the bar along the walls were his, the rodeo pictures.
Did he print his own stuff?
He sent everything out. They called today.
Who did?
The photo shop. I guess they lost a roll of film and Jack had them put a tracer on it.
And what? Keep going.
And they found it.
You feel like taking a ride? Looks like Ed was shooting more than cowboys.
This is scary.
Yeah. But it's more than scary.
Morning.
Mr. Brennan?
I thought we had that settled. It's Johnny Jeff. And this here is Mr. Lou Massey, president of Latigo. Marlene Sheridan.
Howdy. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Massey?
I'd like to offer my condolences. Never met your brother, but I'm told he was a fine man.
Sure hope they catch the guy who did it.
So do I.
Jack and me, we had a real good working relationship.
I trust we can continue that arrangement with you.
Not a chance.
I don't think I understand.
Hey, now, wait a minute. You called us. You invited Mr. Massey to come over here to talk business.
You're not the only ones I invited here today.
Is your idea of a joke?
Yes, but I'm afraid that the joke is on you, Mr. Massey. And you too, Lieutenant Craig.
Good morning, Lieutenant Craig.
And we won't be doing further business any longer.
You dumb broad. I knew she was going to get us into trouble.
Let me handle this.
Lieutenant Craig, I have proof that you and these men are guilty of assault, extortion, and murder.
You said on the phone you had some evidence.
That's right. I will personally take these photographs to the newspapers if I ever see you or Latigo come near here again. Now all I want you to do is get out of here and leave me alone.
You know, I'm beginning to think that stupidity runs in your family. That's the same offer your brother made to me just before his untimely death, which is why he's in a morgue and Frank Riker's a fugitive. Now, give me the pictures. Now, that was easy. I had to beat up on your brother for 7 or 8 minutes before he would tell me where the other ones were. I guess he thought that would keep him from dying. But he was wrong.
It was you. You killed my brother. You killed Jack. You killed my brother, you son!
Take her out in the back and find out where the negatives are. Beat it out of her, if you have to.
You heard him. Get rid of her.
Brennan, hold it right there.
Well, The criminal returns to the scene of the crime.
Yeah, that's what I just heard.
You're crazy, Riker! Why don't you get smart and make yourself a deal and get out now?
You're still a busted cop, Riker. It's your word against mine. Up and down here.
It's cops like you. They give cops like me a bad name.
Goodness, as far as we walk around town and eyed every lady. Boys all agreed he was pretty shady. He was a lonely stranger. He was walking danger. That time was fast.
Woo! I'll tell you what, Sunshine, that's looking awful good. How much are gonna cost me?
$5?
You gotta be kidding. Inflation sure has hit the country store, hasn't it?
Howdy.
Hi. Sure thing.
That, I bet it's for you.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh, that lonely stranger, God, that walking danger.
Hey, you want to know something? That videotape is going to put those guys away for a long time.
Not long enough.
Yeah. Know what you mean. What is this?
It's a waiver. You gotta sign before you can ride the bull. House rules.
You gotta be nuts. You think I'm gonna get on that thing? You're crazy.
What's the matter, mister? You chicken?
Well, I'll see you sitting on that thing over there, cowboy.
I'll get my boots shined here. You're all done?
I'll tell you what, I'll make you a bet. I'll get on that bull, and you get on that bull, and the first one that gets thrown pays for this shoe shine.
Okay, you got a bet.
You're on. And wish me luck. And sit with this joker, all right? See you in the arena.